AI Digital Product Profit Blueprint is a $97 course by Success with Sam, teaching people how to package their knowledge into a sellable digital info product using AI for research and creation, paired with Faces, Instagram traffic, and automated DM selling. But building a sustainable digital product business requires real audience trust and real traffic generation skills. And even with AI handling the product creation step, most of the actual work and uncertainty in this business model lives in getting strangers to discover, trust, and buy from you in the first place. I've been making money online for the better half of a decade now, and it's enabled me to pursue my dream of traveling and living around the world. Over this time, I've experimented with many different online business models, but my favorite online income opportunity for most people is digital leasing because it can be done from anywhere, has high earnings potential, and enables you to make passive income. On this channel, I review online business models so you're equipped with the knowledge to choose a business model that's optimal for your goals and experiences. Today, I'm going to be discussing AI Digital Product Profit Blueprint and the AI Assisted Digital Product Business Model it teaches. I'll discuss what the course offers, look at what's being said about it online, and break down the business model in real terms based on my own knowledge and personal experiences. This course is priced at $97, discounted from a listed $147, sold through Sam's Stand Store page. It's structured as a complete step-by-step system covering several stages. First, identifying in-demand knowledge people are actively searching for, using AI to uncover search demand, common questions, and content gaps rather than guessing at a product idea. Second, translating that research into an actual product, whether an ebook or an AI powered video info product. The course includes the exact AI prompts and a digital planner Sam personally uses for this process. Third, Faces traffic strategy specifically for Instagram, designed for people who don't want to show their face. Fourth, automation systems that handle selling inside Instagram DMs, including lead delivery, follow ups, and granting product access without manual involvement once it's set up. Fifth, a breakdown of how the full system connects end to end, from traffic to automation to product creation to checkout. Sixth, guidance on setting up a small $5 per day meta ads campaign to amplify content that's already performing organically, positioned as simple rather than requiring agency level ad knowledge. The course also includes reusable frameworks intended to let you build a repeatable product engine rather than a single one off product, plus bonus checklists, templates, and additional AI prompts. In terms of third party reviews on platforms like Reddit or Trustpilot, I couldn't really find any reviews for Sam here, but I did find this personal blog reviewing Sam from about 4 years ago. It looks like he was previously doing an eBay and Shopify dropshipping program. Obviously, this is now an AI digital product business program that he's selling. So it looks like he's been in the online coaching space for a while and has promoted different business models in that time. Now let's break down what the AI assisted digital product business model actually involves in real terms. So this model combines two genuinely real things: digital information products, which have been a viable business model for decades, and AI tools, which do meaningfully reduce the time and skill barrier for researching demand and creating product content. Selling an ebook or guide based on a real gap you've identified through actual search and community research is a legitimate and proven approach. The use of AI for demand research, specifically looking for actual questions and content gaps rather than guessing, is a smarter starting point than many digital product courses provide because it's grounded in identifiable demand signals rather than pure assumption. However, you do need to realize that the product creation part was never the hardest aspect of this business model. Audience and traffic are. AI generally solves a real bottleneck, figuring out what to make and then making it without needing to be a professional writer or video editor. But the course's own structure acknowledges this isn't the full picture because it also has to teach traffic generation, DM automation, and paid ad amplification. That's because once your product exists, the actual business problem becomes getting strangers to discover it, trust you enough to engage in a DM conversation, and ultimately pay. AI does not solve that part. You still need content that earns attention and engagement on Instagram consistently enough to feed the rest of the system. Faceless Instagram growth is genuinely possible, but it has its own learning curve and inconsistent results. Faceless content strategies using carousels, text overlays, voiceovers, or curated visuals can work, and plenty of accounts have grown this way. But Faces accounts often face slower trust building with audiences compared to accounts where a real person is visibly present, simply because viewers have less to personally connect with. Building consistent reach without showing your face is achievable, but it typically takes more volume and more testing of formats and hooks before you find what resonates in your specific niche. And the truth is that DM automation can handle the back end of a sale, but it does not handle the front end of building genuine demand. The automation system described, handling lead delivery, follow ups, and granting access, is a legitimate operational improvement. It removes manual repetitive work once someone is already interested in engaging. But automation only converts traffic that already exists and is already interested. If your Instagram content isn't generating consistent engaged traffic, a well built automation system has nothing to convert. The automation is the back half of the funnel, and the harder, less automatable half is consistently producing content people actually want to engage with. The fourth reality is that the $5 per day meta ad suggestion, while accessible and low risk in terms of budget, still requires real testing and iteration to find profitable ad angles. Low daily ad spend reduces financial risk, which is a genuinely reasonable way to introduce paid traffic to beginners. But profitable ad campaigns, even small ones, require testing multiple creative angles, monitoring performance, and being willing to kill underperforming ads and trying new ones. A $5 daily budget limits your downside, but it also means each test takes longer to generate statistically meaningful data, which can extend the timeline before you find an angle that reliably converts. In my opinion, you have to make too many sales with this business model to typically make a good profit. Think about it. If you're going to sell like a PDF, is somebody going to pay more than like 10 to 20 bucks for a PDF? Probably not. And I don't know about you, but I've never even considered buying a PDF offline because there's so much free content out there. And also, when you're selling digital products, you're typically competing on a global scale, trying to compete for visibility against the millions of people selling things online, especially with paid ads. For me, that's why I prefer local SEO lead generation, also called digital leasing, because you compete locally, so you're actually competing in lower competition markets. Your profit potential is relatively high, and you can actually make passive income online because you don't always have to be worried about, tweaking paid ad campaigns. With search engine optimization, you can remain ranking on Google long term and continuing to get marketing results for your business. With local SEO lead generation, you create simple websites that attract customers for local service business owners like plumbers, electricians, roofers, contractors like that, and you sell the leads to real local service business owners for between $500 and $3,000 per month per website. These websites typically cost a few $100s to build and rank in low competition markets, after which they can require minimum ongoing cost and maintenance work long term. The basic cost for these websites is just $20 to $30 per month once ranked, and that's for a call tracking phone number so that you can receive the phone calls from the customers and forward them to your local business partners, and website hosting so that your website can appear on the internet. And the best part is that once one of these websites is ranked in a low competition market, it can often remain ranking long term with minimum ongoing maintenance work. That means you can go through periods of making passive income online. And with that extra time, you can focus on scaling your business, building a portfolio of these digital assets. Imagine a business with 10, 20, or even 30 websites, each making $500 to $3,000 per month. That's some serious online income potential. If you want to learn more about local SEO lead generation, check out the link in the description. If this video was helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment with your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.